Incredible friends, I am Dr. Jayashree Rao, founder of Yash Finance Actualization Pyramid. Today's topic is very interesting, asset allocation, which is the foundation of long-term wealth creation. Most people spend years searching for the perfect stock, mutual fund and investment opportunity. But the most successful investors focus on one thing, something that is very important. That is called asset allocation. Investment success just doesn't come from one single asset. It is how you allocate your money across different assets. Markets will fall and rise, economic conditions will change, interest rates, inflation and global events will continue to create uncertainty. The future will always remain unpredictable, right? But asset allocation is about preparing for it. Today, let's discuss about why asset allocation is the most important financial decision a salaried professional can make. Let's start now. What is asset allocation? In simple terms, it simply means dividing your money among different asset classes. It just means investments of similar characteristics. Some assets are designed for growth, some to provide stability, some for your liquidity, and some act as protection during uncertain times, right? The goal is not to identify the best performing asset every year. The goal is to build a balanced portfolio that can help you achieve your financial objectives while managing your risk. Why does it matter? Allocation matter. The biggest mistakes investors make is concentrating too much on one single asset. That is too much money in a single asset, right? So some keep everything in savings account in the bank. Some invest almost entirely in share market, equities. Others become heavily dependent on real estate. Very interesting. But each of these assets has its own place. Excessive concentration increases risk. We all know that, right? So when your financial future depends on a single asset class, you become vulnerable to events beyond your control. So time like that, asset allocation reduces that vulnerability. It creates resilience, and that resilience is one of the most underrated components of long-term wealth creation. We all know that. There are a few pillars. If I have to talk about four important strong portfolio pillars, well-structured portfolio generally consists of these strong pillars. First it's protection, second is stability, and third is growth. Fourth one is diversification. Meaning, if I have to tell you in short what protection is all about, what does it mean? Before thinking about wealth creation, think about financial security and emergency fund. We all have heard of it, right? Covering 6 to 12 months of essential expenses provides protection against unprecedented time like COVID, unexpected events such as your job loss also. You may have medical emergencies or economic downturns. The purpose is what? Not return. The purpose is peace of mind. Now we come to second pillar, that is stability. Every portfolio needs a stable foundation, fixed income or other relatively stable investments, which helps reduce your volatility and provides predictability. These investments may not generate extraordinary returns, but they play a critical role in preserving your financial balance. Now I come to the third pillar, that is growth. This is where equities become very important, most important. Equity investments have been among the most powerful wealth creating assets. Over a period of time, we all know that growth comes with volatility. You have to understand that. Therefore, equity investing requires important thing, that is patience, your discipline, your long-term perspective. I say this again and again and again and again. Successful investors understand the temporary market fluctuations that are the price paid for long-term wealth creation. Now I come to the last pillar. Last component, that is called diversification. Putting all your eggs in one basket. No single asset performs well in every environment. Remember that. That is why diversification matters. Assets often behave differently under different economic conditions. A diversified portfolio may create flexibility and it may reduce dependence on one particular outcome. So diversification is not about maximizing returns, but it is about managing uncertainty, right? So many people ask, what is the ideal asset allocation? The truth is what? The truth is that asset allocation should depend on how old are you, what is your age, your financial goals, what is your income, your risk tolerance, your income stability, and your family responsibilities. What are your responsibilities in the family? A young professional may be able to take greater exposure. Why? Because he has enough time to earn, right? So, someone approaching, say, nearly retirement may prioritize capital preservation, maybe income generation. So, the risk is to most portfolios is not about market volatility. So, fear and greed, your behavior, have destroyed more wealth than market corrections ever have. So, don't be greedy. Don't be fearful. People often buy when markets are very expensive and they sell when markets are falling. You're not to do that. Okay. So, asset allocation provides a framework for you that reduces your emotional decision making, wrong decision making. It encourages your discipline level during uncertainty. Yeah. And patience during volatility, which is very important. Patience and resilience. Over time, discipline often outperforms emotion. Yeah. Final thoughts are, the purpose of investing is not merely to accumulate wealth, but to invest to create freedom. Freedom to you make your choices, support your family, and pursue meaningful opportunities, and freedom to face the future with confidence. So, my message is, you don't need to predict the next market crash. You just do not need to identify the next multi-bagger stock. You do not need extraordinary intelligence or high-tech research, whatever. Okay. So all you need is a sensible asset allocation strategy. So this is the message, which is comes with your consistency, your patience, your discipline. So you have to remember that wealth is not built by owning the best asset, but it is built by owning the right mix of assets. This is the message. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay disciplined. Stay invested. This is my final message. Stay blessed. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.